everyone. I hope everyone's having a good one. Hello, MDL. Hello, Micah. Hello, RPC. Hello, Nero. Hello, Cyrus. Hello, Dan. Hello, Moo. And hello to whoever else is hanging out in the audience with us today. And hello to God, because it's thundering here. So if you happen to hear a very soft rumble or loud rumble, that's what's fucking happening here. Yeah, you done, buddy? The fuck? You done, buddy? No, fuck God. God, I wish that were me. We've had rain a couple days. We had rain yesterday. Me and Tony, we were, he picked me up from work yesterday. He needed to take the car out for an inspection and get it registered and stuff like that. So, he had the car while I was at work. And, it was raining on our way home. It was crazy. You're doing okay? Today was your last day of voluntary work? Nice, nice. Hello guys. It's been a little bit. You guys redeemed. Neff redeemed. Have you eaten, Vexy? I have. I'm not gonna do a gamba. Now that I have a job, I kind of don't have a choice. I bring a lunch with me every day. I mean, this has just been day 3 so far. And, I intend to bring my lunch every day if I can. I don't really like buying food for lunch if I can help it. But,
Give it up for day 3.
Day 3! So you guys might be wondering, you know, oh my god, new job, Vexy. Yeah, new job. I would like to keep the details of my new employment, to myself and among my, closest friends, but I do have a new job. We have had training, stuff all week, for me. Just a lot of, just a lot of training, a lot of orientation stuff. It's going well so far, except for one fucking thing. It's going great. I think I'm going to have a great time at my new job. I really do. However, there is one teeny tiny fucking thing that... There's one teeny tiny fucking thing that is souring it just a little bit for me. In my 3 days of working, 4 times has AI been suggested to make our jobs easier. Yeah. Not only suggested, but used to make our jobs easier, because I've seen some of my coworkers use it, and I'm just like, this sucks, dude. Yeah, 4 times. I've only been there 3 days, dude. But yeah. I refuse to use it. I've already told one of my coworkers that I'm uncomfortable with using it, and I will not be. Yeah? God, you got something to say about me not wanting to use AI, you stupid fucking sky cup? Huh? Hi, Tiger Eye! 5 stream streak and Nero with the 75 stream streak. Sorry, I did not take a look at those. Yeah, destroy all clinkers. It was kind of shocking. Like, I heard it on the first day. It was like in the first half, the first maybe like 4 hours of the workday. And our supervisor is like, yeah, we're gonna use AI to make up some smart fun words for us for the orientation. And I had a face and I was frowning, and I just kind of slightly shook my head. I was not happy about it. But I'm going to do my best to do my job without the assistance of a fucking computer. Well, without a fucking computer, without AI. Oh my god. Guys, if my stream goes down because of the power, you guys already know. But I wanted to kind of pop in here and just kind of yap with you guys for a little bit. I have not streamed for like over a week. The last stream I did was last Tuesday, actually. Yeah, last Tuesday was the last time I streamed. Me and Tony were doing Ace Attorney. I'm really sorry that I have not been able to really stream this week. I really wanted to yesterday, but I really also wanted to make sure I stream today. Some things are going to be changing. I have said that already, that things were going to be changing as a result of me having a job now. We're going to get less streams. I know. I after watching me stream almost every day, pretty consistently at pretty consistent times, I can't promise streams every day now. I can't. I realistically can't. I work basically a 9 to 5 now. It's not actually 9 to 5, but the hours are comparable. I work a full-time job now. I work a full-time job, and I cannot promise the same amount of streams as I had been giving you guys before. And I know you guys are gonna be like, that's okay, take care of you, but I still am really sorry about it. I love streaming, I really do. I really love streaming, and it breaks my heart that I have to sort of let it take a backseat while I handle my business. So less streams. The schedule that I'm kind of looking at, guys, the schedule that I'm looking at moving forward is a 3-day schedule. I would like to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. There might be some days where I might not adhere to that. Like maybe instead of like a Thursday, maybe I do Friday or I do Wednesday instead. I feel like I want Tuesday to be cemented for sure, because I want to use Tuesday for the Ace Attorney games, for Beyond Belief, or the watch parties. I really do like Tuesday for the watch parties and stuff like that. Thursdays, I feel like Thursdays will be like an art day or an anything goes day, whatever the fuck I'm feeling like, you know? Saturdays, I think will also be similar, will be art or whatever I want. I'm not sure about times for Saturday. I feel like I want to start doing them maybe at like 2. I feel like 2 o'clock on Saturdays is probably the best bet here. Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, right now for my job, I get out of work I think it's just for this week and a little bit of next week. I will be getting out of work, at 4 o'clock. But then moving forward after a while, I'll be getting off of work at like 3:30, because it's just for like the training and stuff. So I'll be getting off of work at 3:30, so I'll be home maybe at 4 o'clock. But being home at 4 o'clock doesn't mean I'm streaming at 4 o'clock. So I think 4:30 is probably going to be the best time for me to start streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We will feel things out. I apologize if they're not consistent, and I hope that you guys continue to stick with me. And yeah, aside from, you know, new job stuff, I've had kind of a lot happen in the last week. This is a little bit of a bummer. I'm really happy about my job. I'm happy about like everything going on. Happy for this new opportunity, so I can save some money so I can move and get my wife down here. That's the goal, baby. That's the goal. That's always been the goal, really. I do have a tiny bit of a bummer. Did I talk about the Mari box? I mean, I don't have to. I mean, I have an Mari box, bento box. Unless you're asking if I talked about it at work. No, I will not be talking about it at work. I absolutely will not be. I kind of don't want to make friends with my coworkers. I just want to go to work, do my job, and come home. As like boring as that is to say, I don't really want to get to know my coworkers. I don't. Oh yeah, they're AI idiots. I mean, not all of them. It's just, you know, my higher ups are. But yeah, a little bit of a bummer. Last week, I saw we had a 2-for-1 special last week. It's not really a special. We had 2 fucking deaths in one weekend in our family, and I'm sure you guys are like, damn, Vexy, you feel like you have a fucking family member die every other month. And that's true, because I have a very big family. I have a very, very large family. We lost, my uncle, his mother, I think that would make her, like, my great aunt? I'm not sure. She passed away. I unfortunately was not very close to her, but it still, you know, it still sucks to lose somebody in your family that you love. And then literally, not the next day, like the day after, this is a complicated familial relationship because she's not my grandmother by blood. So what would you call my dad's brother's daughter's grandmother? Whatever that is. She's not my grandmother by blood, but I called her my grandmother. I called her my Momo. She was my Momo. And, she was already, like, she was up there. I believe she made it to her 80s. Lived a very long, very full life. So, I think it was, most certainly time for her to be, to have a rest. But she officiated me and Tony's wedding. And, you know, that kind of stung losing her because she was a very large part of my life as a, you know, by officiating my wedding. So we lost her, unfortunately, and I kind of just needed some time to process and stuff. And then we also had Frost's re-debut on Saturday, which was also very cool. Thank you guys so much for showing up for that. Thank you guys so much for showing up for Frost. It means a lot. I see a lot of y'all in chat over here. Y'all, I'm recognizing names that I remember writing down for Frost, for people who donated or gifted subs or just were even there in chat to be there and support him. It means a lot. Thank you for supporting my best friend. I hope you guys continue to support him, not just for that one day, but for the many days moving forward, because if you support me, you support Frost. I'm just saying. So please do continue to watch my bestie stream. You're sorry, Vexy, losing someone like that has to hurt, and then the double whammy, yeah. Oh shit, do the trick. Oh! Thank you, Tony, for resubbing. Are the Trickies not working on this scene? Or are they dead? Or is Bikubot dead? Bikubot, what's going on? What's going on, Bikubot? No, the Trickies should be on the scene. I guess they're not working right now. Hold on. I'll take a look at that in just a moment. But I'm just yapping for a little bit. We'll get to art here soon enough. But yeah, the Frost stream, it was awesome. You didn't get to talk much as you were lurking, mostly doing stuff with others, but it was nice and you enjoyed the after party. Yeah, had a nice after party. Yeah, Evie dropped a lot of subs. Thank you, Evie, for supporting. Evie, you've been a very supportive community member for really everyone. We saw your support then, and we saw your support when you were there for my re-debut. Please make sure to take care of yourself, though. I'm your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Spaceballs? Would it hurt your feelings to tell you that I don't really know what Spaceballs is? Didn't stick around for the after party because you were on the verge of passing out, but you're glad everyone had fun. Yeah. No, we had a ton of fun. Spaceballs is a Star Wars parody movie, very silly. Okay, no wonder why I haven't seen it, because I haven't even seen a Star Wars. I watched one Star Wars and I fell asleep on it. Yeah, no, I've never seen any Star Wars. I've seen, what, like 2 episodes of Star Trek, 2 or 3 episodes of Star Trek, and that's because Flicky has shown them to me. That's it. You've never watched either Spaceballs or Star Wars. I think Star Wars and Star Trek came out at a time where I was just not fucking with live action and stuff. I just wanted to see cartoons. I just wanted to see the bright colors and the silly guys and the hee-hee-ha-has of the antics and cute anime shit. Like, I was in my animation hole. I was really into, like, animated stuff. I think it took a really long time for me to really get into live action stuff. I can't even think, like, what show kind of, like, kicked off me watching more live action stuff. Honestly, I could see it probably being any of the stuff on VH1 or MTV, really. Like, watching stuff like Robin Big. Does anyone remember that show? I feel really old. I feel really old talking about it. Robin Big, I remember that. Stuff like Pimp My Ride and Cribs and shit like that. You're at your folks' place, so you gotta have me muted because it's Vexy. Hope y'all are doing well. We're doing well, Wolf. We haven't said anything awful yet. But something else cool. I know I'm just yapping right now. I promise you we're gonna get to some art. Some other cool stuff. Me and my friends started an archipelago thing. So if you don't know what an archipelago is, we are all playing different games, but we cannot progress without the aid of each other. So right now, the two games that I'm playing are Kirby Superstar and Honey Pop 2. So in Kirby Superstar, you have like a bunch of games in one. I can't progress to the other modes or games unless someone unlocks it in their game. So it's like someone's power up or power star. So like Cyrus is playing Mario 64. Cyrus could collect a power star in Mario 64, and it actually turns out to be a game mode or an ability for me to use in Kirby or something to use in Honey Pop. But yeah, I've been enjoying Archipelago. We started it, we like officially started it like last night, and I actually came home. I was going to stream at 5, but not gonna lie, I was having a lot of fun doing Archipelago stuff and checking up on everyone and catching up on my own stuff that I needed to do for the Archipelago. And I have BRB researching tampon in your Factorio. Yeah, it's really funny to see people be like, they'll send me Honey Pop stuff, and it's just like, yeah, Cyrus found some breast pumps for me. Or a tampon. Or you collect a world crystal in your game, it turns out to be stinky pussy baggage. Yep. You sent Flicky and L, you did. So we've been having a lot of fun with the Archipelago so far. It hasn't even been a full day, but I look forward to getting back to it. I would say that I would stream my side of the Archipelago, but it's easy to have progress impeded because someone hasn't gotten something that I need in a game. And 2, I can't play Honey Pop on Twitch without getting banned, bro. I cannot do that. I cannot play Honey Pop on stream. What else? Yeah, I can once. Picardo is not great. We were using Picardo for the commission streams, and it turns out that it was not working really well for people to watch, so I'm not going to do that. I think Picardo, the ship for Picardo has sailed. So I'm just playing Archipelago stuff in call with my friends. Hi, Austin! Hello! How's it going? One more thing. So I'm sure this will be a bummer to some of you guys. I probably won't be continuing the playthrough for Bonanza. Let's be real. Me and Tony share viewers. I don't think you want to see somebody play the same game that you just watched someone else play. I think I'm gonna play it on my own time when I have a moment to. I'll have to figure out another game to add to the schedule. You would, Evie, I know you would. I know you would, trust me, I know you would, but I think we share audiences, and it would just be the same people watching me play the same thing that they already watched someone else play. I think that's all I have to talk about. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing okay. Ham's birthday's today. I think that's not it. Yeah, Ham's birthday's today. Yeah, he is 10 years old now. He's doing all right. I gave him a birthday breakfast. I gave him canned food and sprinkled a little bit of shredded chicken on top. And he loved it. And I also told Tony to give that to him for lunch, too. So he had that for lunch, along with his medication. And he got sung happy birthday today by him daddy. I sang happy birthday to him this morning, but Tony sang happy birthday to his baby. I think Ham is still in the hallway. Do we have a hallway Ham still? Yeah. Hallway Ham is here. We're actually home alone, so I think Ham is actually a little lonely because it's quiet in the house. So he's been kind of gravitating near us a little bit. But yeah, I think that is for sure it. But yeah, no, I hope everyone's doing well. That's it. I think you watch me kill a guy and give me a tricky in response. Thanks, Evie. I think we can get to working on some art now. I've taken up 30 minutes of your time just kind of yapping and catching you guys up on what's going on with me. I will keep you updated on the stream schedule, but for now, let's get creative, y'all. Let's get creative. Yap more. Oh, you already know that we're gonna end up yapping more anyway. We're absolutely gonna end up yapping more anyway. But that's it for the big yaps. That's all for the big things. But let's get some music going. The Dragon Mantic jump scare, yeah. Feels a little weird having our door open. We usually have it closed, but since we're home alone for the week, we have it open. I think we have better airflow right now too because we have the door open.
Granted, I haven't felt like as hot as I normally would have after they fucking worked with the vents. So
that's true, because we did have we had some vent work done.
Yeah. The day that I did a 30-minute Bonanza stream, it was like, oh, contractors.
Our Tricky's just not working right now. I am so sorry, Moo and RPC. Hold on, let me reboot BikuBot. Come on, BikuBot. It's like I have to shake the rust off of some shit after I don't stream for a while. You can scream as loud as you can. Oh, trust me, I was already screaming. I was a screaming demon.
This is a test.
Okay, that's a test. Wake up, Trickies. Do my mod Trickies work? Do any of my mods want to try to use their Tricky?
This isn't a test.
That is not a test. And what's up with that? If we could get RPC and Moo refunded, please, I would appreciate it. So
that is a testicle.
No!
You can't be showing that on stream. Conspicuously off-screen tricky.
Balls. 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 Thank you, MDL. I appreciate it. Go, my balls. But no, I'm happy to be back, guys. I really am sorry that my schedule is going to be kind of cocked up. It's not something I want. You will clear my reward request queue. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. If you have already, don't worry about it, but please don't. Or at least not the, like, the commission redeem one. I don't want the commission redeem one cleared, ever. Well, not ever, just, like, I want to make sure that I finish the, channel point commission before I clear it. You checked there was no com redeem one in there, okay. Yeah, I want to make sure that one specifically doesn't get cleared. But also, I never look at my request queue unless it's specifically that one. We will still be here for you, Vexy. You're very epic and cool. Thank you, Micah. I appreciate it. But hey, you guys get Saturday streams now. I can't say Saturday morning. I can't necessarily guarantee cartoons. But you guys do have Saturday Vexy back. So we do have Pokemon Smasher Pass this coming Saturday. So this weekend. Hope you guys are excited about that. Ready to watch me judge Pokemon on their smashability. Whether they belong in Smash Brothers Ultimate too. There's so many Pokemon now too. There's over 1,000 of these fuckers now. This is gonna be very interesting. It's practically getting bigger every year. How many Digimon? That's a good question. I don't know how many Digimon there are. Yeah, there's more Digimon. More Digimon just dropped recently. There's like a Puss in Boots fucking Digimon now. You're way too excited to see my to hear my Smasher passes with Pokemon. I feel like some of you might be like, oh, this will be an obvious pick for Vexian, but then it won't be. I'm not gonna say it now because I would defeat the purpose of having the stream, but I'm not going to confirm or deny, but I'm very curious what Pokemon you think I would smash. Why are you looking at me?
I was really thinking about it.
You were actually thinking about it? There are around 1,250 in the Digimon reference book. Jesus. Like, how furry can the Pokemon be? Are we talking just straight up the Pokemon? I'm saying straight up the Pokemon. Yeah, straight up the Pokemon. That's my criteria. My criteria for the their Smasher Pass. Hi, Jaden. Rayquaza, or however you spell that lizard fuck. Straight up, the Pokemon is easier because Anthro can make any of them hot. Yeah, it can. Speaking of Rayquaza, Neff, for the Archipelago, he's doing an insane randomizer for Pokemon Emerald. It's really crazy. He's got it so that some of the Pokemon types are, well, not some of them, I think all the Pokemon types are the types and the abilities are randomized. So he's getting Pokemon that have fucking Wonder Guard. Wonder Guard and their type has been changed. That's insane to me. Dark Ghost Wonder Guard. Neff, you better fucking hope that doesn't show up in your game. Holy shit. What do you do about that? Firefang? No, no, because Dark Ghost doesn't have a weakness. Dark Ghost isn't weak to fire. Firefang beats Wonder Guard in Gen 3. It's a glitch in the code. Oh, really? Huh. It's a really specific move, yeah. He has an Eevee right now, named Copy Pasta, and it's a fighting type Eevee. His trainer character has a very colorful name.
Yeah?
I won't be saying it, but it's got a very colorful name. Friend! Yeah, friend! And also, he had a Diglett named Penis Boy, but when it evolved, he renamed it to Penis Boys. Also, what do you guys think about the eel from Mario 64? What do you think about him? Penis is the single boy. Isn't Dark Ghost weak to Fairy? I think it would be weak to Fairy, but Fairy wasn't introduced until later. Because this is Gen 3. He's scary, you like him. Evie, I'm not asking if you would fuck the eel, I'm just asking what you guys think about him. Not everything has to be about putting your dick in something. You can like something without putting your penis in it. Nah, you're good, Moo. You don't like the eel? Cyrus doesn't like the eel either. You weren't talking about sexing the eel. I do not know the eel. I do not know the eel. He's just a fellow. Thought you were talking about the food eel. I am not crazy about eel, but I like eel sauce. But I don't think eel sauce is made from eels. Tony, I want sushi so bad. Evie unlocks drawing porn and suddenly he wants to put his dick in everything, including an electrical outlet. This eel sauce is raw. Yeah, Jolteon. Mantic is so close to doing the pinchy fingers here. I'm going to crash out because I just drew almost pinchy fingers. You want sushi so fucking badly. You had shrimp Alfredo for your birthday yesterday. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hap, 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 hap. Hap. Drawing pinchy by instinct. Hap, moo, hap. Can we get a motherfucking hap? Someone's gotta replug Vexy in. 22, hell yeah, I remember 22. I don't. 22. What was I doing that year? I mean, that was 10 years ago, so obviously I was stealing kittens from their mothers. Oh, no, 10 years ago I got fired from Office Depot. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I got fired from fucking Office Depot. That's what I was going. That's what was going on. No, Moo is getting top surgery, Evie. I've never been pregnant, Evie. But I think Evie thinks the kid, your kid, was birthed from you. Evie, I don't know if you realize, but people can have kids without being pregnant. I don't know if you do that. I don't know if you were aware. Hi, Mitchie. I'm drawing a. Oop, I zoomed in too far. This is a commission for one of my community members, Mantic. The only thing leaving my bodies are plastic eggs. Oh, so that's what Moo. That's what Moo does with the microplastics that Moo eats. Forms them into macroplastics and lays them in egg form. This is true. For example, ace people split off by mitosis. You know what's really funny about that MDL? A few streams ago, we were talking about Echo, my character. He ends up having a baby, but Echo is pan as fuck. But the way he has a baby is by asexually having a baby. He just spawns a baby from thin air. I spit out an egg like Demon King Piccolo. Maybe the wine wasn't fully cooked off, even though it should have. If it's red wine, what? Huh? I think Evie is, he got hit with Confuse Ray or Teeter Dance or something. There's no saving him. Quick, guys, what's another Pokemon move that causes confusion? Water Pulse? Man, Water Pulse pissed me off in Gen 3. Holy fuck, I hate Water Pulse. Swagger. Dizzy Punch. Taunt. He's drunk. Usually, Eevee, if you had wine in whatever you ate, it usually cooks off. You think Eevee is just has a concussion from being thrown so many times by mods? Signal Beam. You're probably just tired. That is also valid. I would never throw Eevee. Just wait, MDL. You'll feel the urge. You'll feel the violence rising inside of you. Rise up! Kill! 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 Would you hand pipe bomb? Wolf at 155. Thank you. Let the darkness consume you. Kill, die the murder guy. Kill, 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 die the murder guy. Your violence is reserved for teenagers. Wolf, thank you for tier 2. Just telling you now, you don't have to stick to tier 2, Wolf. And this goes for anyone else who is a higher tier. I think Eevee is also a higher tier. I can't remember. I think it's him and Wolf that are above tier 1. You can't stop me. Well, Wolf, I will tell you right now, if for whatever reason your situation changes and you need to drop down to tier 1 or even just like not sub at all, it is okay. You're okay. I free you of the responsibility of subbing. I'm a tier 3 simp, but not like that. No, let me be a bottom. Oh my god. Here, I'll give you a click. Good subby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, you're such a good sub, aren't you? Yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, you're just such a good sub. Speak. Arf. Go Wolf. Woof. Careful, you get Tony excited. Tony's not the one that gets excited by the clicker. Vexy clicker trains the chat art continues. You're returning to use the clicker. I will bark loudly and piss on the carpet. No, don't pee on the carpet because then I'll have to rub your nose in it and tell you why you did something wrong. You know what? No, you would like that. Yeah, Yoda's a different kick. How much damage could you do at a con with a clicker? I'll be honest, I had my clicker with me at Anthrocon. I don't remember, I don't recall anyone other than the people I'm clicker trading reacting to it. Bring a laser pointer. Oh, the laser pointer. I chased that laser pointer in VR, but I am not a dog. Well, grass puppy when I'm cow, but that's like it. Clicker at a FurCon like you're Captain Olimar. Holy shit. You chased a laser pointer at a con in high school. Yeah, you probably only hear it from like in your general vicinity. You're not gonna hear it very far away or anything. You pissed on it, you little pee-pee boy, didn't you? I'm not a pee-pee boy. Got a laser pointed at your eye before? Yeah, that's not great. Whoa! Sip and save and stretch. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's save. You didn't hear that? That was not my bones. Why are you looking at me, Tony? This is my bones, and if I want them to pop, they will. Oof. Okay, drinking water now. Give me a second. That was a bunch of pops. No. That was crunchy. It's the arthritis. Vexy bone crunching ASMR win. No, no. Guys, you know what I would kind of want to do? I kind of would want to do a mukbang stream. This isn't me saying like, hell yeah, I'm gonna do it, but I feel like it would be really fun. I know a lot of mukbangs are kind of used for like fetish content, but like, what if I just want to eat a good meal with chat? We could just like sit and eat together. Arthritis. What is mukbang? It's you just like watch someone eat. Usually they eat like they have like a whole fucking table in front of them full of food. I think the only other thing like I think the biggest thing that would keep me from doing it is that I can't eat as much anymore. I was eating my lunch the other day, like Tuesday, and my main thing that I had for lunch was just some macaroni and some asparagus. Oh yeah, misophonia is also an issue too. If you guys could like watch me eat but not hear all the slurpy sounds, I feel like that would be nice. But I feel like most people that watch mukbang want to hear the slurpees, which is interesting because it's like you have like one group of people that hate the sound of eating and another group of people that love it and don't mind it. But yeah, no, I had some macaroni and some asparagus as my main meal and I ate it. And then I got over to my baby carrots and I could not finish my baby carrots. I ate like 2 or 3 of my baby carrots in my tiny little bento. And the night I just brought the rest home. You're way too messy of an eater. I'm only a messy eater, like messy sounding eater, when I'm having like a soup or noodle type thing, something like saucy. If it's saucy, you best believe I'm making I'm making a little bit of noise. I try not to because I'm a little conscious of it when other people do it, so I try not to do it myself. You're the worst spaghetti on the walls. Misophonia warning, I could. But yeah, this isn't something like I'm like set in stone. Hell yeah, let's do a fucking mukbang stream. I just think it would be a nice cozy stream to do. Just sit down, like, hey chat, go get your own meal and let's sit here and eat and talk. Come to the dinner table, chat. I've been seeing an increasing amount of streamers doing like cooking streams. I wouldn't be able to tell you how to cook it. You just have to watch me do it because I don't measure anything anymore. Like if it's a recipe that I make pretty often, I kind of just eyeball it. You could do what Pirate Software does and talk about my time in Blizzard. I won't be doing that. He's dead now. Finally? Evie, what the fuck? It's a shame because I remember Pirate Software giving like really inspirational game dev advice. It's just like, huh. You've seen the Meat Candy animation of him in Speak? Oh,
it's horrendous.
Is it?
Oh my god.
You liked his game? It sucks. Yeah. I think that would be honestly be good. You struggle with hold on. Scrolling in chat. Give me a second, guys. You struggle with eating some days, something food issues, but watching people eat and hang out helps. You have a video saved that you sometimes go back to and watch it if it gets really bad. Oh, Moo. I really like I really like watching Korean night market videos where they I've put them on stream a couple of times where people go to Korean food night markets and they just get a lot of like interestingly cooked food, street foods. Dancing Bacons? Yeah, Dancing Bacons too. I found a new guy. So I love Dancing Bacons, but I found a new guy on YouTube because every so often, um, it's been more recent, more and more recently. I will put on Korean street food videos or Japanese street food videos, and I was running out of Dancing Bacon stuff, so I found a new guy, Experience Japan. They also have claw machine videos. Those are neat. Meow, 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 meow. Do you guys have any weekend plans other than probably watching me do the Pokemon Smasher Pass? Grinding Archipelago. Hell yeah. MDL, I sent you so much shit today. I sent you so much stuff today. I don't know why all of your stuff has been ending up in Honey Pop, but all of your stuff has been ending up in Honey Pop. Learning for uni exams. I hope everything goes well. Oh, I fucked your inventory management. No, if it makes you feel better, my inventory in Honey Pop is fucked too, because you get limited inventory in that. So it's like, I don't get stuff unless I clear it out. No, so far this fucking archipelago shit has been so fun. Tony, are you doing one right now?
Yep. Sunshine.
You're doing Sunshine? Have you gotten me some shit? Please.
I'm gonna do a couple things.
Okay.
MDL just sent you a douche.
Oh, MDL sent me a douche, thank you! My pussy was feeling pretty rancid. I feel like I just heard Cyrus yelp. It was a laugh. Yeah, I heard it through Tony's headset. Oh my god, thank you for caring about my vaginal health. The pussy spiders are rotten. It's a little too tight in there. They can't breathe. Not beating the Fox allegations, never. Don't hurt the pussy spiders. They're friends. I'm trying not to. Hehe, colon 3. Tony. Tony.
Yeah.
Granthony.
Yeah.
Groans.
Yeah? You gotta use your words, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it, honey? I don't know what that means.
You haven't kissed me today.
I
He has to think about it.
Sad
He has.
bungle.
Fuck you, Cyrus. He had to think about it, so kiss me on the
Shut up,
lips.
Cyrus.
I'm not sad bungling. Actually, yes, I am sad bungling. I might be sad bungling.
Cyrus just received an atomic bomb from MDL.
Oh, that's so nice. Usually it's just a pipe bomb. This is the thanks I get for pegging you, Sai. I was such a good friend and I pegged you. Sudden Tony was a jump scare, like he wasn't rapidly approaching, he was just approach. Y'all couldn't figure out who it was. You can't talk. Yeah, they were like, oh, is it Tony? Is it Cyrus? Is it Frost? Oh my god. Who's that bottom? It's Cyrus! Sai! Guess the dog. Too luxurious to be plain old dog. What's going on? We're talking about sex. We're talking about sex, baby. There's a lot of short-haired, canid adjacent people here. You're not wrong. And yet Frost is like, I need dog friends. I need dog friends. I'm the only dog. Tony's right there, homie.
Wow. I'm going to help this poor man.
Tony's like half there. Halfway there. Oh, Tony on a chair. I don't think it's Samoyed counts as speaking of Samoyeds, on my drive to work yesterday and Tuesday, saw someone walking a Sammy. Saw someone walking a Sammy. I told Frost, and he was like, "Yeah, that was me making sure you got to work safely." I'm like, "Oh my god." Sammy Oyed. It was a really fucking cute dog. They constantly look like they're smiling too. Do. Also, I know you guys like to change my species. I'm cool with being human today. I don't think I have the redeems available right now, but I'm cool with being human today. Look at them beans. Beans. Also, thank you for head pats, Micah. Oh, chat, we didn't do gamba for what I ate today, but me and Tony went out for dinner. The meal between lunch and dinner. I guess it ended up being dinner because I didn't end up eating anything else for the day after I ate that. We got Chinese food, and I got Mongolian beef and egg drop soup. And we had leftovers, so I could not eat it all. Guys, my tummy really is shrinking. I really have been like taking portion size into consideration, and it's paying off. I can't eat as much. I am losing weight. I don't know how much I weigh right now, but yeah, still trying to lose weight. I've been plateauing for a little bit because I haven't been really going out and working out. But I have been a little more conscious, well, a lot more conscious about like how much I'm eating. Soon you'll be like me and only be able to eat once a day. Haha, that's where I got you beat, Don. I already kind of do that. I don't think I can do that now. Now that I'm working, I don't think I can do that. But I do that normally. And it's not even like being able to, it's just I'm mentally ill. And I just get so sidetracked with whatever I'm doing. But yeah, guys, I've been eating multiple meals. And you know what happens when you eat multiple meals? You shit. I've been shitting, guys. Bibs, boy, I be shitting. You shit, I do. You what? Yep. Bibs, boy, I be shitting. I'm so sorry for my shitting. No, it's good shitting. It's good shitting. Did the poopy go out smoothly? Yes. I eat my veggies. I eat my veggies. I get smooth poops. I don't struggle. Guys, if you struggle with pooping, make sure you're eating your veggies. I don't remember the last time I've had a bad poop because I eat my veggies. Boy, irritable bowel syndrome. I struggle sometimes. Okay, let's change topic. Evie, you're the one who decided to tell us that you struggle to poop sometimes. Let's change the topic. No. Let's not talk about our shit patterns. Our shatterns, if you will. Our shatterns. Call my butthole Shatterns ring. You almost imagine like bullet patterns. Holy fuck. Is that the new Elden Ring DLC? Has anyone fucked with that, by the way, the Elden Ring DLC? I'm praying and waiting for my friends to play it for my amusement. You did? What? When I didn't see it! What are you talking about? You did! Where was I? Where the fuck was I? I was around for some of it? Was I? Some of it? I think. Man. When's Bloodborne coming to PC so I can watch you play that? Or wait, Sai, have you played Crab? Have you played Crab's Treasure? Another Crab's Treasure? I want to watch you play Crab. You have not played Crab. Bloodborne PC. Bloodborne is never coming to PC. Of course it wasn't Bloodborne. I can't even finish it. course it wasn't Half-Life 3, you stupid piece of shit. Silk Song was not at Indie World, so I heard. I heard Indie World actually was not very much to write home about. I heard that they had an update to Little Kitty Big City where you could make your own cat. But other than that, there was not really anything interesting. Mina the Hollower. Okay, Mina the Hollower. The Hollower. Is it ever? Yeah. What are you talking about, RPC? I've seen some really fucking good Indie World shit. I get a little more excited sometimes about Indie World than I do the like regular directs. Except when they drop like the fifth farming simulator in a row, and the sixth anime RPG in a row. Farming sim number, yeah. Indie World is where they would probably show off the Professor Layton game, yes. Seems like another excuse to sleep in. No, wake up. Grab a brush, put a little makeup. Hide the scars to fade away to shake up. I don't want to wake up, Vexy. You gotta wake up. It's not time for the big sleep yet, Micah. You got a few more years for that. I kind of forgot how much I like this song, the regular Magolor battle theme. Not Magolor Soul, Crowned. Crowned is such a good song, though. But I like this one a lot, too. I think finishing this is going to be the goal for the stream. And then I will work on some Love Juggler stuff off stream. I know you guys probably want me to stream it, but it'll be sketching, and I don't like sketching on stream. I'm going to be working on some enemy designs and stuff. Speaking of Love Juggler, first of all, this is the last day of International Clown Week. Well, if you really want it to be the last day, I personally am viewing the last day as Saturday because that's the end of the week. Clown Week is from August 1st to August 7th. Today would be the technical last day, but fuck you. Clown Week is gonna be the end of Clown Week is gonna be Saturday for me. I did some clown art. I did some game dev too. I was doing some editing for the story, and I did some art. I wanted to do more art. I sadly couldn't get around to doing more art, but if you missed it, as far as I'm concerned, all weeks are Clown Week, correct. Where's my Love Juggler folder? There we are. Illustrations, web. I drew Shizuka. I actually did 3 versions of the Shizuka picture. So I think I posted this one in the server, in my Discord server. You love that you were born during Clown Week. It was as the prophecy foretold. So we got some Shizuka art this week. I wanted to do more. I wanted to do one of Clarabelle and also one of Loco, but didn't have time. So we just have this one of Shizuka. We have it in black and white. Have it in blue, because I was like, I want a little color, just a little bit of color. Just a little bit, just a pop. And then there is a very, very subtle amount of color here. For like the normal look. Frost watched me work on this like all day, the day I finished it. It's covering up a lot of really nice architecture that I spent hours doing, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. Loco mentioned yes. Yeah, I wanted to do a scene of him in a saloon with some of his crew. I also like sketched as I like half sketched something for patches. Can I show the houses? Yes, I actually can. Hold on. Okay, so here's without the gradients, the nice gradients and stuff that unify everything. Let me hide. Where's the layer with all the nice effects? There's one of them. Trees are gone. Clouds are gone. There, you can kind of see them. My backgrounds are so good, thank you. I have some commission work I need to finish for some backgrounds. I was commissioned by my friend Aldersmoke to work on some backgrounds for her visual novel. I need to get to finishing those for sure. But yeah, just some fun Japanese pagoda and buildings back here. Yeah, I spent a long time on them. Like, do I still have the sketch layers for this? Actually, I feel like the sketch layers are so fucking incomprehensible. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there we go. my bullshit folder where I have my bullshit layers. Look at all this. Like all of my mapping and architecture lines, my perspective lines and stuff. So yeah. I will tell you guys right now, I am not an expert at perspective. I use a ruler. Use tools. Use tools as long as it's not being generated by a computer. The perspective ruler in Clip really saved my ass when I was in college. Saved my ass when I was actively working on my webcomics as well. I still have environments in my comics that I look back to and I'm like, fuck, this is so good. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of pages that I really like. I don't think this counts as the old art tour. I mean, it's old art, but it's not old enough for me to be like, hey, let's make a whole stream out of just looking at these. I think this was in Volume 1, Chapter 2? No, Volume 1, Chapter... There was some in the prologue that I really liked. I really like. Look at this fun fucking shot that I did. This is a good, like, establishing shot that I did. I love this page so much. It's one of my favorite comic pages, really. And there is also... I think there were pages in Chapter 2 that I really liked. The lighting is really good, thank you. I also like the, I like this establishing shot as well. It's a really good one. The only reason why I kind of went so ham on putting environments and backgrounds in like every panel, I've slowed down a bit because I feel like you only really need to show off an environment once for the reader to understand, okay, I know where I am. That's the truth of it. You don't have to draw a background in every panel. Save your hand. Save it for when you are establishing a location change, or maybe you want to do like a really nice shot to show something. But the only reason I went so ham is because my professors, one of my professors, Tom Lyle. I've talked about Tom Lyle before. Rest in peace. He worked for Marvel. He kind of fucking pushed us for our every comic page that we did to have environments and backgrounds just so we can get used to actually doing it. And I really thank him for doing that. I really do. He is a really, really good professor. He has a lot of advice that I still think about to this day. I remember for one of my final critiques that I got from him, there was a student. I don't remember what the critique was, but I've always been receptive to critique if I am being critiqued or if I ask for it. If I don't ask for it, don't critique me. That should be the case for anyone. If people don't ask for critique, don't critique them, because you will never really know what their intent for the piece is. But we were getting a critique in class, and I don't remember what the critique was, but I've always been receptive, and I was just like kind of nodding my head and listening to what the other student had to say. And my professor piped up, and he was like, Vexy, if you like how it looks like that, you don't have to change anything. And he just dead ass kind of looked at me and was like, do you like it? I was like, yeah, I like it. He's like, you don't have to change it then. Which is, I think, is a valuable thing to keep in mind when it comes to being critiqued. If you like how it looks, you don't necessarily have to change it, because you will... No one else will ever really know what your vision or intent with an art piece is. So maybe something you really like about the piece is something that someone else might not like. That isn't to say to never take critique. Always, like, if you want critique, if you want to grow, I think it is always important whenever you're asking for critique to ask what about the piece that you want critiqued. Like what area do you want to improve on? I think it's important to ask, like, hey, does this anatomy look off? How can I improve on my anatomy? Like, what about this might look off? Or what about my colors might look off, you know? I think that's important to keep in mind. All I'll say is give it a fatter ass. Thanks, Evie. My intent on this art piece is that this guy has a pipe bomb. Like, goddamn, look at. And you know what? Sometimes it's just as fucking simple as that. I just wanted to do this thing. It really is. It really is just that goddamn simple sometimes. Hi, Jaden. Thank you for sip and save and stretch. Okay, we're saving. Shrimple is that? Yeah. So there's my valuable art tip for the day. Only critique if you want it, and if only critiques. Jean Emile, thank you so much for the follow. Hold on, I'm drinking water. Okay. Only critique someone if they ask for it, and only ask for critique if you are aware of what you want to improve on it. Just some healthy tips to keep in mind if you are trying to improve at all. I think also sharing what your intent for doing the art is also important whenever you're asking for critique. Like, hey, I made this because I wanted to do a really cool action piece, or like I wanted to get like a really serene piece done, and you know, maybe you can get some feedback on how to make it more fitting of the what you're trying to get across. I also, which is also why I drew this one, because that's how I'd be looking at my friends sometimes from the shadows. No, see, MDL, you need to put that that emote in a sewer, Pennywise style. Also, I know we've heard this song already. I made a new playlist. I just have not put very many songs on it. There's some Mario Kart World music on it. Oh, Mario Kart, your world. My world? It's more likely than you think. You now have spicy ideas for your Zera model now that you cracked how to do transparent / invisible body parts on models. Nice. Yeah, what you did with the no hands kind of like Rayman I know you're going for Task Manager, but Rayman is what I immediately kind of go towards when I think of like characters that have no arms but have a limb. Whoa, Raymond Man? The term is Rayman hands, yeah. Are we getting more of that Captain Laserhawk show, by the way? Pink guy from that SNES fighting game. Isn't the guy that's like a... He's like a, He's a fucking assist trophy in Smash. That guy? Yeah, that guy. I have no idea what that fuck's name is. I really don't. Has anyone gotten a Switch 2 in the time that we've had to get it? Are they still kind of scarce? Is it difficult to come by? I have no money, valid. It's both expensive and I have no idea if like it's scarce. I don't know what the scarcity of it is. If anything, I'm just shocked that we got it within what, like a few, like a week or so after release. Money's gonna get real interesting if you get into this school. That's right, Wolf. I'm excited for you. I hope things go well. So, Wolf, where's your Aeromorph Sona? You have to make one. I haven't seen one from you. You need an Aeromorph Sona. You don't have one. It's time to change that. And you're keeping it that way. Zero is the closest you're getting to one. That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Aeromorph adjacent. Meow 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 meow. Oh, guys, I completely neglected to say thank you so much for following me. We hit 1,000 followers while I was away. Um, we are getting the old art tour. We're getting the old art tour. I will schedule that. It is probably going to be in September because we have the Smasher Pass this coming weekend, and then end of August is actually going to be pretty busy for me, and I don't want to like jam all of these big streams into like week after week, you know? I kind of want to like spread them out so you're not getting like big stuff every week or so. Why not? Overstimulate us, kill us. In fact, do the weed stream and the Smasher Pass in one stream. Take some weed while you Smasher Pass. That sounds like an awful idea, actually. Sounds like a really bad idea. You know what? Play TF2 while watching Brain Rot. Isn't that just a JJ stream? I don't know. Is it? Feel like TF2 can count as brain rot. Be nice. There's people who really like that game. It's not for me, but I understand why people love it. I understand why Tony loves it. I understand why my friends love it. But RPC is right. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. I've only played. Who's friends with me on Steam? Someone can tell me how long I've played that game. I feel like we had this discussion before, but how long have I played that game for? Not long. We've definitely had this discussion before, but not enough time. Let me check. I know it's like single digit hours. I feel like it's single digit hours. And then we determined that Tony has almost played it for like half a year. Like his accumulative time is half a year. 4.4 hours. Yep. And y'all are gonna get another 3 to 4. You have a TF2 redeemed for your stream. Who's your main wolf? No idea. You haven't played. I see. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo doo. Doobie 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 doo. When you get money. When you get money, you better be putting it to your schooling. That's what you should be doing. Wolf is a new rev up those fryers. And before she edits a meme with Artemis's face over that fish. Oh, oh, oh. She's trying to be For the record, guys, you know what's really funny? So, Bonanza spoilers are. It's been like a month, right? I gave a grace period of a month for Deltarune. I giving a grace period of like a month for Bonanza. I already knew. Hold on. Okay. Hey. If you don't want if you don't want fucking Kong spoilers, if you don't want Donkey Kong spoilers, leave for a little bit. This is your warning. You heard that verbal slip. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Cyrus. Leave me alone. But anyway, I knew about K. Rool. Because I knew it was gonna be probably a while before I could actually get around to playing it myself. So I ended up just kind of like going to the Mario wiki and looking around. And I was like, holy shit, K. Rool, really? And it was really funny because for a while, Tony, he hadn't gotten to the ending of Bonanza yet. And he didn't know anything. He was spoiler free. He was safe. He was safe from spoilers. And of course, I wasn't going to spoil it for him. But every so often, Tony would be like, Nintendo's done with K. Rool. That ship sailed. They're moving on. And as he was saying that, I'm really just like kind of sitting here like, just my lips are just shut like, I can't say it. I can't say it. It's so funny. Every time Tony said K. Rool was never going to return, you were smiling like I showed speed. It's so good. It's so fucking good. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He didn't know. I didn't see his reaction, so I'll have to go back and watch his VOD and see what his reaction was, but holy shit. Just me sitting there knowing that K. Rool made a return and Tony just going up and down like, he's not coming back, he's not coming back. I'm just like, oh. He's back! There was no way they were putting that dummy in Smash and just letting that be it. If they were really done with him, they wouldn't have put him in Smash. However, I wonder... I'm not gonna say... like, I don't want to say this and then end up being a Tony, and like in a few weeks we hear about a new Banjo-Kazooie. I feel like the staying power of Banjo-Kazooie is very much in the merch that they've made for it, and not really much else in like modern social media or modern media, like any new games. Their staying power is in the nostalgia fans and the merch that keeps getting made of the characters. I don't know if really there is a future for Banjo. K. Rool does 9/11. Did y'all also see the cool little references they had in New Donk City? There was like a bank with like, I think it was like Tiny Bank or something like that. I think there was like a reference to Lanky or something. K. Rool said something very interesting in the ending too. where he was taking over New Donk and he was corrupting the root. And he was like, ah, so this is a human city. That kind of brings up a good point. We have never, like, in the Donkey Kong world itself, like, forget Mario. I know that they're kind of like a conjoined universe, but like we haven't seen humans before in the Donkey Kong Country franchise, or the like I would consider like Donkey Kong Country to include Donkey Kong 64. We haven't seen like a mention of humans very much. Like I think Cranky does mention like Mario here and there, I think in the country games. But otherwise we haven't seen humans. So I think it was really neat for K. Rool to be like, huh, so this is a human city. It's wild that there's now a game with both K. Rool and Paul. It's so fucking crazy. I really am gonna have to play it on my own. I want to very badly. But I think right now the Archipelago kind of has my attention. It would be nice if I could stream the Archipelago, but I am susceptible to being stopped in my tracks. I can't wait to turn on my Kirby Archipelago file and then immediately getting bombarded with so many sounds of people sending me shit to my Kirby game. Apparently, I really need to get into the Great Cave Offensive. Because I think one of the treasures are really important to some of my friends. He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong is dead. This Kong has a bitch face. And then there's Shunky. He's dead. No, that's Shunky. That video is so fucked. I remember when I saw it for the first time. Why is Diddy an alt-writer? Why? Holy fuck. She's killing all the bees. She's killing all the bees. We don't know why, but she's killing all the bees. Can't make the joke you want, but it's really topical. I would hold off, Evie. Okay. We're almost done here, guys. Need my second overlay layer so we can make it nice and bright and shiny. Check stream memes. Okay. I will later. You almost instinctively expected a K. We'll get back to Ace Attorney soon so you guys can have your fucking jokes again. You assume this is Mantic? This is Mantic. I've been upping my hair drawing game. I've said it before, but I like how this is coming out. Can't wait to toss Artemis at me with my hair game. I think I kind of started on an icon for you, and I think I ended up, I either started it before or after. I want to say I started it before, but I'm not sure. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it later. But yeah, I want to start, like, having really nice detail to stuff. I think for some things I'm going to simplify hair. Like I think about, okay, working on assets for Love Juggler, right? Like talk sprites and whatnot. I don't think I'm going to get too detailed with the hair on the talk sprites. I think I'm just going to be doing, you know, simple shapes, just my usual. But I feel like for illustrations, I kind of want
This right here is my favorite thing.
Oh my god!
Ever. In the history of forever, I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Yeah, it's a paw, it's a foot. Yeah, you like that? You like that, you little gremlin? Yes. He knows what he wants. K. Rool's entire plan was just Vor. If you really think about it, isn't everyone's entire plan just Vor? Think about it. Really just sit and think about it. At the end of the day, it really is just about Vor. The way you shade, like you. Oh, Cyrus, come on! You're putting that in my chat? Oh my god, I have to rub my face. Oh my god. Oh. 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 You know what, Cyrus? I'm gonna rub back around this curse shit. You know, I almost want to pop in a call and start yelling at you. You let us what you want. I hear you laughing from Tony's fucking headset. Have your little giggles while you can, fucker. Hold on, we're gonna rub back around to you being cursed, but Moo said something very wholesome. I wanted to say I've inspired you so much with my shading. You noticed it when you were doing your most recent pieces. Fuck yes! I'm so happy to hear that. I love inspiring people. I really do. I love hearing that I've inspired people. This stomach is so cozy, bro. We're in the lungs. All I can think about is, I don't remember if it was a watermelon seed or a pea, but someone inhaled one. and that plant started growing in their lungs. And that's all I can think about. I think that's a legit story. That can't be true. What, do you think I'm doing some beyond belief shit? You think I would lie? I made that up? You mean the story isn't based? What are you talking about? That can't be true. Did they turn into a watermelon? What about the story about the girl who ate that octopus? You feel like the same story for people swallowing fruit seeds? Hold on. Inhale pee. Nope. It's real. It's real, Cyrus. On medical news today, U.S. man discovers he has a pea plant growing in his lung. This was written in 2010. Ron Zveden, a retired teacher from Brewster, Massachusetts, was in the U.S., was astonished to discover that what he thought was a tumor growing in his lung was actually a plant that had sprouted from an inhaled pea. 75-year-old Zveden was told that he was told the pea seed had split and sprouted in his lung. Yeah, new fucking fear, baby. New fucking fear. It was 1/2 inch long, which is a pretty big thing. He said, according to a news report from the NBC. So, yeah. New fear unlocked. You could just inhale a pea. I need to know if he got to keep the plant. I would want to keep the plant. That's my little guy now. Guys, what would you name your pea plant? If you had a pea in your lung and they took it out and you got to keep it, what are you naming your pea plant? Pee-wee-dee-dee. I grew that fucker. It's for real. It's mine. What's any different from me popping a baby out? Nero Jr. What's any different? Shathid? You're naming it Shathid? I'm Shathid. What the heck? Come after 6. Penis. I think I would name mine. I think I would name mine Pee-wee Dee-dee. Pee-wee Dee-dee. Anyway, congrats on your new pea-scented fear. Why did I word it like that? Congrats on your new pea-scented fear. Wait. Guys, I need to clean my glasses. Hey, glasses wearers, clean your shit. Don't just sit there with blurry vision. Clean your shit, buddy. Oh boy. I can see! I can fight! You clean yours at work because they pay for the nice cleanie wipes? Oh, hell yeah. I have some nice lens wipes. I need to break them out. I just use my cloth one really quick. Rubbing my cataracts nice and clean for you. Inflates your cataracts big and round. Here, Neff, does this excite you? I'm doing a little paw shine. They've been spit shined.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day. I think about this all night long. I stay awake, not sleeping, because I'm thinking about this.
Yeah, Markiplier, yeah. Can Markiplier calm down? he loves the beans. The beans, he loves them. No. Do this also. I think either way I'm getting a kind of an empty space one. I think this is fine. Guys, I'm craving hot wings. I'm craving hot wings. It would be so nice. I think Tony's doing a ticket, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I could beg and plead all I want. It would be so nice if we could have hot wings tonight. Hot wings. Hot wings. Ooh, hot wings. Miso soup. You know, Markiplier's brother's work has probably awakened something in him. Has Markiplier, have we given him his government assigned persona? I feel like we have to. I hear Tony in the other room, but I'm not sure if he's on a call or if he's yapping with friends. Bear Bill. Bill. Speaking of bear, White Russian bear. Y'all, guys, in D&D, my cat, my character, Harvey, she's been a little bitch. She was a little bitch this last session. She was a little bitch this last session of D&D. She was really mean. She was really mean to this gnome lady. Like this, the gnome lady made some barrel automatons that were designed to cut wood. But I guess the runes that she placed inside them malfunctioned or something like that, and they turned on her. So our party stopped and stopped to try to save her. Just, you know, out of altruism. You feel like Mark would be Otis, but not a fucking pussy. Otis? Like the pug? From the movie? Anyway, she sucked at making the cow from Barnyard. Okay, I was thinking about Milo and Otis, the fucking movie with the little cat and dog. But yeah, the gnome was like, oh yeah, no, I fucked up my calculations. They weren't supposed to do this, and Harvey was pissed because she got her fur cut a little bit. And she the gnome lady, her name was Kari. Kari told the party like, oh, thank you so much for saving me. As a thank you for saving me, you can have anything in my shop half off. And Harvey was like, no. We wanted a third off. And I I had a good persuasion roll, so everything in the shop was not a third off. Everything was a third of its price, not a third off. It was a third of its price. So Harvey intimidated this poor gnome into selling things in her shop for a third of the price. I can't say she deserved it. I don't think she deserved it. Harvey was just very fed up and being very mean. So this tiny cat harassed a lady, yes. Like, both persuaded and intimidated her. Like, Harvey was like, oh, we saved your life. We could have just let you fucking die. We could have just let you die. You know that, right? I mean, cats do be like that, yeah. They don't bite, yes, they fucking do. No, I don't want that. Uh... My blind cat once pushed off Ned Flanders into a meat grinder in one session. To this day, I don't know why I did that. No, oh my god. No, like... Sometimes things just possess you when you're playing tabletop. I still think about how one of the players in the... I've talked about this before. But one of the players in the game that me and Para were playing Echo and Oliver in killed a very essential NPC. In fact, the NPC that our characters needed to find alive. Our player, the player killed that character, shot him dead, and our DM asked her, "Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do that?" Like twice, and she was like, "Yes." So we killed a very important NPC. We killed a really important NPC. Loot that body. No, it actually ended up being like really good character development. The character was shot dead in front of his sister, his little sister. Because we had his little sister hanging out, like traveling with us in our party, and our the character shot him dead in front of his little sister, and the character ended up the player character ended up being like really regretful, getting rid of every gun that he owned, and wanted to get the NPC's name tattooed on him as a reminder of what he did. It ended up being like really cool character development. He would have just shot the kid. No, she was very sweet. Her name was Meadow, and she was a little sweetheart. Like, our party was like so in love with her. She was a cute werewolf girl. Her brother was also a werewolf. That was okay, in that case. Yeah, our party was like, "Oh my god, Meadow, she's so cute. Meadow's so cute." And then we kill her brother. We killed her fucking brother. I'd shoot her too. What the fuck? What the hell? Something about this song I didn't realize until like today. It has the melody, like the main melody of Return to Dreamland in it. Nice pause. What do you think about the lightning, Neff? I mean, it's red right now, but I'm gonna change the color. What do you think about the lightning, Neff? What do you think about the lightning? Huh? What do you think about lightning? Paw. Oh my god. It looks tasty. uh, I think Mantic's lightning is a certain color. Let me look at the reference. What do you think of the Conqueror's hockey Sparks chat? Fucking Mantic giving Conqueror's hockey. Where are my client references? Mantic. I don't think his lightning is on his reference. Okay, so I have it on another one of his commissions then. Okay, it's just like blue and yellow. Blue and yellow. Was I working on a page for Forgotten Roots? No. I was just sharing some older pages. I was just sharing the older pages here. I was taking a look at the environments and sharing the environments because I'd done a picture for Love Juggler with a nice environment. I was just sharing. I was just sharing my environments. Those are still so good, thank you. I miss Forgotten Roots. Dude, I go back every so often and kind of just like reread the comic and I'm like, fuck, I miss my characters, dude. I miss them. I miss them. I really do. But I think different projects are kind of taking priority right now. And that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. You're still single? I mean, until I get to a part in the comic. Wait, what do you mean, Vex? You get to a part in the comic? Don't worry about it. Keep reading my comic whenever when I get back to it. Glad my energy is going somewhere that's making me happy. That's what matters. Yeah. No, I think the past 5 years has been about kind of figuring out what I want to do creatively with my own projects. Collect my comics. I also kind of miss having my comics in print too, but I haven't had a really good reason to have them in print since I haven't been working on them very much. Can I add like another like glow to it? If they ever get reprinted, you grab a copy. Ah, thank you, Wolf. I think about it a lot. Back when I was first really doing cons full time, so like 2020, 2021, I thought about getting my comics reprinted. Hmm. I don't think that's gonna work out. Can I just? Hmm. I think my background has to be different if I want to do that. I'll do this one. Let's get rid of that. Uh. Okay. Yeah, no, I think my focus really had to be back on my comics in order for me to really feel like I can justify getting them reprinted. But one day. I think it would be nice to get What's Under My Bed reprinted because that's not as much as a financial obligation to get it reprinted. Because the What's Under My Bed first chapter is only like 20 something pages. Evie Lamaued you 3 separate times in DC. DC. DC? Thank you for head pats. Oh, Discord. Okay. Lamau. Okay, no. For you, is it Lameo or Lamau? How would you feel if they added a clown costume for King Boo in Mario Kart World? Sex. Next question. Sex. Next question. Ghost blowjob. Woo woo. Do you have to do that every time? I really like this iteration of Space Junk. It's giving lo-fi, you know? You say LMAO, no, Lamau. Cause none of I guarantee you none of you people say LOL, y'all say LOL. Limu. I know y'all hoes say LOL. Don't act like you don't. LOL. Didn't the lo-fi girl graduate recently? Did she? Congratulations, lo-fi girl. Oh my god, she did it. Graduating's fucking hard. Shout out to anyone who graduated recently. For a second, I thought it was graduation, as in the Corpo VTuber since. Is it? It might be. It might be. I could just be fucking around here. Guys, I've got some bad news. I'm graduating. Keep it inside for now. Guys, I'm graduating. So, Vexy, when am I graduating? Did I just hear graduating as a euphemism for orgasming so hard you pass out? I'm elevated to a higher plane of being from a nut. When am I graduating? Now. Goodbye. Ending stream. No, genuine question, I don't really think about that. I just want to keep making stuff. until I don't feel like it anymore. I want to keep making stuff and streaming until it's not fun anymore. And it has not even remotely reached that point. Okay, I need my signature. Where is my signature? There you are. Bro, I might need a new fucking mouse. Okay. I get to end stream after reacting to your meme. Okay, let's take a look at meme channel. The stream memes. Rev up those fryers! Oh my god, okay, hold on. I'll post it. I'll share it on stream. I like I think this is the best use for this fucking picture of me. Holy shit. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate it. Okay, guys, we got this done today. It is 9 o'clock. I would like to go I think I'm hungry. I want dinner, honestly. I'm probably gonna figure out dinner and maybe look at Tony with big ol' eyes and you know, maybe ask him for some hot wings. We'll see, but this is gonna be it for me, chat. I had a good time. I'm happy to be back. I will let you guys know what my schedule looks like. It won't really be in advance, but I'm thinking Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is probably going to be what we're working with. It might be what I have the most energy for, you know? I want to be able to stream, but I also want to make time to both rest and sort of like hang out with my friends. I want to make sure that I'm not all work and no play, you know? So chat, thank you guys so much for watching. I super appreciate it. Here are some really cool links in chat. I have to rework my ending spiel. There's my Discord server. I have an amazing server full of amazing people. We'd love to have you be part of it. I have my Discord server where I have an amazing community and we would love for you to be part of it. I have my store where I have merch that I made with my own 2 hands. And, you know, you should check out my social media. I didn't say my social media. You should check me out on social media because I post all my art there and I'm gonna need a new ending spiel. Holy shit, guys. I can't say my webcomics, which are free to read. Holy fuck, guys. I'm working on a game! I'm working on a game! You can follow my progress for my game on my socials. But this is gonna be it for me. You guys want more clown? You want more clown? I'm gonna send you guys to another clown. How about that? Another clown that does art. I'm gonna send you guys to Pix EXE. They recently had a new model. So here is the raid pasta. Copy and paste the first one if you're subscribed. Copy and paste the second one if you're not subscribed. But this is gonna be it for me, chat. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe. And of course, stay cosmic. Goodbye.